Namaskaram, my name is Ramesh Natarajan and I have raised the GRD Iyers GuruCool YouTube channel. We are an inclusive team and we especially encourage ladies to chant and that too Vedas. Dear friends, we are learning Durga Saptashati and we have completed chapter 1. Today we will be commencing chapter 2. The Prathama Charitram has been completed. Today we'll have the second chapter, which is the beginning of the Madhyama Charitram for Mahalakshmi. We want to wish all of you a very, very happy Pongal. Let's start with a prayer. Om Shuklam Baradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasanna Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Before starting chapter number 2, I want to give a small clarification on at the end of chapter number 1. I had made an incorrect is it incorrect it. Yep, now I can share. I don't know why this is funny. Why this is not coming up. Interesting. Yep. Can you see my screen now? Okay. So in Shloka number 104, the second Shloka, yesterday I had said there is no holding for the Visargam. There is a holding. Not only for R we don't hold, but the Ish kind of comes before this R. So there is a holding. So it was clarified. I had been chanting it as Bhuyash, I don't know why yesterday I suddenly felt it should be without the Visargam, but there is a holding with Ish. So my apologies. So please do make that small correction. Now we go to the second chapter. Before that, I want to give a little bit of a brief background about the second chapter. We'll be taking up in detail, as you know, probably from April onwards, the meanings. The first chapter represented Srishti, and the presiding primordial deity was Mahakali. Mahakali actions were not very direct. They were only to Mahamaya, removed herself from the Yoga Nidra of Mahavishnu, helping him to arise and uh, destroy the two asuras, Madhu and Kaitab. Now we come, after Srishti comes Sthiti. And after anything is created, there is a period of maintaining or stabilizing that. It could be a business, it could be a company, it could be starting a family, it could be anything. So as soon as you start, you have to maintain it. You have to sustain it. So chapter number 2, 3, and 4 refer to the second divine duty, which is sustenance, and it is represented by Mahalakshmi. Durga, as we know her, riding the lion, starts from this second chapter. And one of the most important things you have to remember, the most popular image of Durga is her riding the lion. That is because that is the sthiti picture, sthiti rupa, maintaining, protecting. the protective mother Rupam. Chapter number 5 to 13 are quite long. And she does a lot of battles with Dhumarlochan, and then Kali comes to fight Chanda and Munda, and then both of them fight Raktabija, and the Shubha and Shumbha are slain by Durga. But have you ever seen any picture, dominant picture depicting those battles? You will see only the main picture of Durga slaying Mahishasura. There is a reason for this. In chapter number 2, 3, and 4, the Purana says that Mahishasura had taken over the heavens and he had driven out all the Devas. And they all went to Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh and complained, telling about their sorry state of affairs. All of the three deities, who from a male deity perspective were responsible for Srishti, Sthiti, Samharam, they got very upset, very angry, and from their eyes, the energy, the energy of anger created a flame. And all the three flames came and merged together. Srishti, Sthiti, Samhara. Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. All their angry looks created a flame, and the three flames came and merged together. And from that flame burst forth Durga. Mahishasura could not be slain by any male. We know all the boons that he had taken. He could not be slain by any male. He could not be slain by anything. But he forgot to include in the list a woman. So Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, through their joint energies, Durga came forth from a ball of fire. Therefore, Durga is called Agni Swarupini. Durga is Agni. And she represents the Agni Tattvam, and she is present in the Manipuraka Chakram in the Nabhi. Durga is the first. If you look at it, many of the other classes have explained about Muladhara Chakram, Swadhisthana Chakram. They are representing earth and water. They are gravitational. But Agni is anti-gravitational. The first time going towards spirituality. Going up against gravity and burning everything, meaning avidya, burning ignorance. Mahishasura has taken over the heavens and he is very difficult to defeat. He's ruling everything. Mahishasura is like somebody we know recently who grabbed a country. I don't have to underline for you. Doing whatever he pleased with no one to stop him. And you will see there is no dialogue between Durga and Mahishasura at all in chapter 2, 3. There is no, okay, before I get ahead of myself. So when Durga gets created, all the devas line up and they present her with one of their main qualities or weapons. Shiva takes the Trishulam from his Trishulam and gives her. Vishnu draws a Sudarshana Chakra from his chakra and gives her. Brahma gives her a Kamandalam. The sun god, Surya, comes and all the hair on Durga's body, he gives it the luster of sun rays. So you cannot even look at Durga because all the hair on her body is reflecting sun rays. So you can imagine the brilliance that she has. I told you she's already Agni Swarupan. On top of that, the golden glow or the golden radiance, the sparkling glow, you can imagine that. Each of the gods, there's a big list. The second chapter, there's a big list of who all comes and gives her what. Her father is supposed to be Himalaya. And there is a story behind that. I'll tell you that later. So, what will a father give his daughter? Protection. So, Himalaya gives her lion. The father presents his daughter with a bodyguard, lion. She doesn't need a bodyguard, but he gives her. And then, with a roar, she announces arrival. No talk, big roar. And entire Mahishasura's kingdom starts shaking. And then, of course, he sends his army and she demolishes them. Look, there is no dialogue, no talk, no negotiation. Sometimes, when you want to deal with a rascal, there is no talk. You have to choose when to talk and when not to talk when dealing with an enemy. There is no talk here. And she destroys his army. And then in chapter number 3, Mahishasura himself comes to battle. Mahishasura was born of a buffalo. And that's why, unfortunately, even till today, buffaloes are highly mistreated. Not like cows. It is buffaloes that are slaughtered in India. It is buffaloes that are given as bali. It's unfortunate. Because of this Mahishasura connection, you see how much prejudice we are against animals because of one Mahishasura. That thing still has not gone. Even till today in Kamakhya, they do have buffalo sacrifices. So, Mahishasura takes various forms to fight Durga. He fights as himself. He comes as a lion. Everybody thinks he only comes out of the buffalo. No, he takes many forms. He comes in the form of a lion. He comes in the form of an elephant. He also comes, originally he comes in the form of a buffalo, and then finally also he comes in the form of a buffalo, and she slays him. No discussion, no talk, straight action. These are points to remember. And my most favorite lines of Durga Saptashati come from chapter 2. Whereas in the outside world, they'll quote you very philosophical lines, very wonderful lines of her blessings. But to me, again, I'm talking to you as a, somebody who grew up in Kolkata, watching Durga Puja, falling in love with the Durga image. And she was always a heroine to me. She was always a heroine. So, what is the quality of a heroine? Or what is the quality of a hero? Dashing, right? Style. So, to me, in chapter number 2, there is a shloka, Garja Garja Kshanam Modham Madhuyavat Pibhamyaham Maya Maya Tvayi Hate Traiva Garjesyantyashu Devataha. Durga has a glass of wine in her hand. And there are thousands of asuras around her screaming insults and throwing spears and swords and everything at her. She's calmly sipping the wine and telling them, let me finish this glass of wine. After I finish it, I'll come and finish you. Now, this to me was a height of style and self-control and confidence, and straight the scene out of a movie, right? So there are other places, we talk about a great philosophy and all that, but somehow these two lines were the ones that made the most impact on me. Imagine that scene, how it must be when you're surrounded by thousands and you're just so cool and calm and just focus on completing your drink and enjoying the drink in the midst of battle. It gives a lesson that life is there, problems are there, but don't forget to enjoy. And such confidence, let me finish, giving full attention. And so now you get the picture, right? So now, Mahishasura represents ego. Ego is the most difficult thing to conquer. Even sannyasis have egos. So-called big spiritual people have a lot of ego. Ego is very difficult to kill. Anger also is another quality that is very difficult to kill. And it is, Durga shows that ego has to be dealt with straight. There is no going around and beating around the bush with ego. You have to attack it straight on. That's why they say demolishing ego. Even in English, you'll come across the term destroying ego, demolishing ego, right? There is no soft approach to destruction of ego. And because this chapter 2, 3 and 3, 2, 3 and 4 are about maintenance, it shows that if you want to maintain yourself well in your life in the stages of high growth and progress and maintaining that, creating something is difficult, but once you have created it, maintaining it is even more difficult. All of you know this, I don't have to tell you. In life, if you want to maintain things very well, you have to destroy your ego. Now, don't confuse ego with self-respect. Self-respect is something else. Many people do not know the difference between self-respect and ego. That's it. We'll discuss that later on. So the point here is you have to be in control of your ego. I have told you already in Devi Kavacham, you are Durga. Your Mahishasura is your ego. Who is going to control it? You are going to control it. How are you going to control it? Mercilessly. This is only possible if you have this ability to look at yourself as an outsider, not as yourself. Suppose you're talking to somebody, saying something to somebody, doing something, you should look at yourself from outside. What is this person doing? Once you have the ability to observe yourself from outside, you'll have a good chance of controlling your ego. Now, even if you are not aware, if somebody tells you, you should have the tolerance to listen to your best friends and those who wish you the best. If they bring this to your knowledge, listen to it and then act upon it. Okay? So, the fourth chapter, once she slays Mahishasura, is called Shakradaya Stuti. Lot of rishis and devatas, and they all sing her praise. And she promises them in the end that whenever they are in trouble, she will come to their aid. So this is, I talked to you about the second chapter, which is the creation of Durga, how Durga comes about. And it's called Mahishasura Sainya Vadham. The chapter is called Mahishasura Sainya Vadham, that is destruction of Mahishasura's army. Okay? So with this in the background, let's start. Today, let me start with Nagashri ji.
Namaskaram.
Namaskaram. I don't know why my co-hosts are interested in muting me, but there it is. Maybe I spoke too much. Let's say get on with it. Okay. Om Madhyama Charitrasya.
Om Madhyama Charitrasya. Om Madhyama Charitrasya.
Touch the top of your head. Vishnur Rishihi.
Vishnur Rishihi. Vishnur Rishihi.
Heart Mahalakshmir Devata.
Mahalakshmir Devata. Mahalakshmir Devata.
Nose Ushnik Chandaha.
Ushnik Chandaha. Ushnik Chandaha.
Shakambhari Shaktihi. Left side below chest. Shakambhari Shaktihi.
Shakambhari Shaktihi. Shakambhari Shaktihi.
Left side below chest. Durga Bijam.
दुर्गाबीजम् दुर्गाबीजम्
वायुस्तत्त्वम्
वायुस्तत्त्वम् वायुस्तत्त्वम्
यजुर्वेदस्वरूपम्
यजुर्वेदस्वरूपम् यजुर्वेदस्वरूपम्
As mentioned earlier, Bhaskaraya has said that Durga Saptashati is equal to the Vedas and the Madhyama Charitram represents Yajurvedam. Sri Mahalakshmi Preetyartham Artharthe Jape Vinyogaha.
श्रीमहालक्ष्मी प्रीत्यर्थम् अर्थार्थे जपे विनियोगः श्रीमहालक्ष्मी प्रीत्यर्थम् अर्थार्थे जपे विनियोगः
So watch out for the word Artharthe. Dharmartha Kama Moksham. Right? We talked about it. That's why even in the Ghosham I said all my last Ghoshams were what was it?
प्रीत्यर्थे
मोक्षफलप्रदे
Dharmartha Kama Moksha Phalaprade. Right? Dharma we saw as Prathama Charitram. Now Madhyama Charitram Artham. Artham means wealth. Wealth of all types. For maintenance you need wealth, right? So this is the significance of that. Now, Dhyanam.
ध्यानम् ध्यानम्
Om Akshasrak Parashungadeshu Kulisham.
ॐ अक्षस्रक्परशृङ्गदेषु कुलिशम् ॐ अक्षस्रक्परशृङ्गदेषु कुलिशम्
Parashum plus ga become Parashung. If you want to use Anuswaram. Om Akshasrak Parashungadeshu Kulisham.
ॐ अक्षस्रक्परशृङ्गदेषु कुलिशम् ॐ अक्षस्रक्परशृङ्गदेषु कुलिशम्
Padmam Dhanuh Kundikam.
पद्मन्धनुः कुण्डिकाम् पद्मन्धनुः कुण्डिकाम्
Om Akshasrak Parashungadeshu Kulisham Padmam Dhanuh Kundikam.
ॐ अक्षस्रक्परशृङ्गदेषु कुलिशम् पद्मन्धनुः कुण्डिकाम् ॐ अक्षस्रक्परशृङ्गदेषु कुलिशम् पद्मन्धनुः कुण्डिकाम्
Dandam Shaktimasincha Charma Jalajam.
दण्डं शक्तिमसिञ्च चर्मजलजम् दण्डं शक्तिमसिञ्च चर्मजलजम्
Dandam Shaktimasincha Charma Jalajam.
दण्डं शक्तिमसिञ्च चर्मजलजम् दण्डं शक्तिमसिञ्च चर्मजलजम्
Ghantam Surabhajanam.
घण्टां सुराभाजनम् घण्टां सुराभाजनम्
Dandam Shaktimasincha Charma Jalajam Ghantam Surabhajanam.
दण्डं शक्तिमसिञ्च चर्मजलजम् घण्टां सुराभाजनम् दण्डं शक्तिमसिञ्च चर्मजलजम् घण्टां सुराभाजनम्
I'll recite the two lines together and then recite them twice. Om Akshasrak Parashungadeshu Kulisham Padmandhanu Kundikam. Dandam Shaktimasincha Charma Jalajam Ghantam Surabhajanam.
ॐ अक्षस्रक्परशृङ्गदेषु कुलिशम् पद्मन्धनुः कुण्डिकाम् दण्डं शक्तिमसिञ्च चर्मजलजम् घण्टां सुराभाजनम् ॐ अक्षस्रक्परशृङ्गदेषु कुलिशम् पद्मन्धनुः कुण्डिकाम् दण्डं शक्तिमसिञ्च चर्मजलजम् घण्टां सुराभाजनम्
Shulam Pasa Sudarshane. All of you, please note this Svarabhakti. Sudarshane, marked it in blue. शूलं पाशसुदर्शने च दधति
शूलं पाशसुदर्शने च दधतीं शूलं पाशसुदर्शने च दधतीं
हस्तैः प्रवालप्रभाम्
हस्तैः प्रवालप्रभां हस्तैः प्रवालप्रभां
शूलं पाशसुदर्शने च दधतीं हस्तैः प्रवालप्रभाम्
शूलं पाशसुदर्शने च दधतीं हस्तैः प्रवालप्रभां शूलं पाशसुदर्शने च दधतीं हस्तैः प्रवालप्रभां
सेवे सैरिभमर्दिनीमिह
सेवे सैरिभमर्दिनीमिह सेवे सैरिभमर्दिनीमिह
महालक्ष्मीं सरोजस्थिताम्
महालक्ष्मीं सरोजस्थितां महालक्ष्मीं सरोजस्थितां
सेवे सैरिभमर्दिनीमिह महालक्ष्मीं सरोजस्थिताम्
सेवे सैरिभमर्दिनीमिह महालक्ष्मीं सरोजस्थितां सेवे सौरिभमर्दिनीमिह महालक्ष्मीं सरोजस्थिताम्
सैरिभ ओके नॉट सौरिभ सैरिभ
सैरिभ
शूलं पाशसुदर्शने च दधतीं हस्तैः प्रवालप्रभाम् सेवे सैरिभमर्दिनीमिह महालक्ष्मीं सरोजस्थिताम्
शूलं पाशसुदर्शने च दधतीं हस्तैः प्रवालप्रभां सेवे सैरिभमर्दिनीमिह महालक्ष्मीं सरोजस्थितां शूलं पाशसुदर्शने च दधतीं हस्तैः प्रवालप्रभां सेवे सैरिभमर्दिनीमिह महालक्ष्मीं सरोजस्थिताम्
I'll recite the dhyana slokam fully once and then repeat twice, please. ॐ अक्षस्रक् परशुङ्गदेषु कुलिशं पद्मं धनुकुण्डिकां दण्डं शक्तिमसिञ्च चर्मजलजं घण्टां सुराभाजनम् शूलं पाशसुदर्शने च दधतीं हस्तैः प्रवालप्रभां सेवे सैरिभमर्दिनीमिह महालक्ष्मीं सरोजस्थिताम्
ॐ अक्षस्रक्परशृङ्गदेषु कुलिशं पद्मं धनुः कुण्डिकां दण्डं शक्तिमसीं च चर्पजलजं घण्टां सुराभाजनम् शूलं पाशसुदर्शने च दधतीं हस्तैः प्रवालप्रभां सेवे सैरिभमर्दिनीमिह महालक्ष्मीं सरोजस्थिताम् ॐ अक्षस्रक्परशृङ्गदेषु कुलिशं पद्मं धनुः कुण्डिकां दण्डं शक्तिमसीं च चर्पजलजं घण्टां सुराभाजनम् शूलं पाशसुदर्शने च दधतीं हस्तैः प्रवालप्रभां सेवे सैरिभमर्दिनीमिह महालक्ष्मीं सरोजस्थिताम्
ॐ नमश्चण्डिकायै
ॐ नमश्चण्डिकायै ॐ नमश्चण्डिकायै
So now all of you watch the start of chapter 2 Madhyama Charitram is with Om Hreem representing Mahalakshmi. Om is Brahman and Hreem is the sustenance aspect of that Brahman represented by Mahalakshmi for Shaktas. Om Hreem Rishiruvacha
ॐ ह्रीं ऋषिरुवाच ॐ ह्रीं ऋषिरुवाच
देवासुरमभोद्युद्धम्
देवासुरमभोद्युद्धम् देवासुरमभोद्युद्धम्
पूर्णमब्दशतं पुरा
पूर्णमब्धशतं पुरा पूर्णमब्धशतं पुरा
देवासुरमभूद्युद्धं पूर्णमब्धशतं पुरा
देवासुरमभूद्युद्धं पूर्णमब्धशतं पुरा देवासुरमभूद्युद्धं पूर्णमब्धशतं पुरा
महिषे सुराणामधिपे
महिषे सुराणामधिपे महिषे सुराणामधिपे
देवानां च पुरन्दरे
देवानां च पुरन्दरे देवानां च पुरन्दरे
महिषे सुराणामधिपे देवानां च पुरन्दरे
महिषे सुराणामधिपे देवानां च पुरन्दरे महिषे सुराणामधिपे देवानां च पुरन्दरे
देवासुरमभूद्युद्धं पूर्णमब्धशतं पुरा महिषे सुराणामधिपे देवानां च पुरन्दरे
देवासुरमभूद्युद्धं पूर्णमब्धशतं पुरा महिषे सुराणामधिपे देवानां च पुरन्दरे देवासुरमभूद्युद्धं पूर्णमब्धशतं पुरा महिषे सुराणामधिपे देवानां च पुरन्दरे
तत्रासुरैर्महावीर्यैर्
तत्रासुरैर्महावीर्यैर्
देवसैन्यं पराजितम्
देवसैन्यं पराजितं देवसैन्यं पराजितम्
देवसैन्यं पराजितम्
तत्रासुरैर्महावीर्यैर्देवसैन्यपराजितम् तत्रासुरैर्महावीर्यैर्देवसैन्यपराजितम्
जित्वा च सकलान् देवा
जित्वा च सकलान् देवा जित्वा च सकलान् देवा
So there is a sandhi here. Indro bhoon becomes Nindro bhoon because of the sandhi. Nindro bhoon Mahishasuraha
निन्द्रो भून्महिषासुरः निन्द्रो भून्महिषासुरः
जित्वा च सकलान् देवा निन्द्रो भून् महिषासुरः
जित्वा च सकलान् देवानिन्द्रो भून्महिषासुरः जित्वा च सकलान् देवानिन्द्रो भून्महिषासुरः
तत्रासुरैर्महावीर्यैर्देवसैन्यं पराजितम् जित्वा च सकलान् देवा निन्द्रो भून् महिषासुरः
तत्रासुरैर्महावीर्यैर्देवसैन्यं पराजितम् जित्वा च सकलान् निद्रोन्भून्महिषासुरः
निन्द्रो भून्
निन्द्रो भून्
देवा निन्द्रो भून्
जित्वा च सकलान् देवानिन्द्रो भून्महिषासुरः जित्वा च सकलान् देवानिन्द्रो भून्महिषासुरः तत्र
Yeah, is it both lines together, please? Yeah.
तत्रासुरैर्महावीर्यैर्देवसैन्यं पराजितम् जित्वा च सकलान् देवानिद्रो भून्महिषासुरः तत्रासुरैर्महावीर्यैर्देवसैन्यं पराजितम् जित्वा च सकलान् देवानिद्रो भून्महिषासुरः
Nindro. In is not coming. I'm hearing Nidro Bhun. I don't know if I'm not hearing properly. Deva Indro become Deva Nindro. I'm not hearing the in holding. Or are you saying it or I'm missing it?
No, I think I'm missing it sometimes.
Okay,
Yeah.
please do the second line 2 times.
जित्वा च सकलान् देवानिन्द्रो भून्महिषासुरः जित्वा च सकलान् देवानिन्द्रो भून्महिषासुरः.
Very good, but mark that spot because it might come back to haunt you.
Yeah.
Tatah parajita devah
ततः पराजिता देवाः ततः पराजिता देवाः
padmayonim prajapatim.
पद्मयोनिं प्रजापतिं पद्मयोनिं प्रजापतिम्.
Tatah parajita devah padmayonim prajapatim.
ततः पराजिता देवाः पद्मयोनिं प्रजापतिम् ततः पराजिता देवाः पद्मयोनिं प्रजापतिम्.
Puraskritya gatastatra
पुरस्कृत्य गतास्तत्र पुरस्कृत्य गतास्तत्र
yatresha garudadhvajau.
यत्रेष गरुडध्वजौ यत्रेष गरुडध्वजौ.
Sachiji, you are unmuted. Puraskritya gatastatra yatresha garudadhvajau.
पुरस्कृत्य गतास्तत्र यत्रेष गरुडध्वजौ पुरस्कृत्य गतास्तत्र यत्रेष गरुडध्वजौ.
Tatah parajita devah padmayonim prajapatim. Puraskritya gatastatra yatresha garudadhvajau.
ततः पराजिता देवाः पद्मयोनिं प्रजापतिं पुरस्कृत्य गतास्तत्र यत्रेष गरुडध्वजौ. ततः पराजिता देवाः पद्मयोनिं प्रजापतिं पुरस्कृत्य गतास्तत्र यत्रेष गरुडध्वजौ.
Yes, you had a question, Sashiji?
Yes, Guruji, in the previous, like Devan Indra, in our Kannada version book, it is given as Devan and dash and Indro. Should we correct in our
No,
book?
we should not break the Sandhi. It should
Okay,
be Devan Indro.
okay, okay. I will correct in my book.
Yeah. Yatha vrittantayostadvan
यथा वृत्तिन्तयोस्तद्वन् यथा वृत्तिन्तयोस्तद्वन्
mahishasuracheštitam.
महिषासुरचेष्टितम् महिषासुरचेष्टितम्.
Yatha vrittantayostadvan mahishasuracheštitam.
यथा वृत्तिन्तयोस्तद्वन् महिषासुरचेष्टितम् यथा वृत्तिन्ततोस्तद्वन् महिषासुरचेष्टितम्.
Can you chant the second word?
यथा वृत्तिन्
Not vrittin, vrittan.
Oh, my God. Sorry. यथा वृत्तन्तयोस्तद्वन्महिषासुरचेष्टितम् यथा वृत्तन्तयोस्तद्वन्महिषासुरचेष्टितम्.
Tridashah kathayamasur.
त्रिदशाः कथयामासुर् त्रिदशाः कथयामासुर्
Devabhibhava vistaram.
देवाभिभवविस्तरम् देवाभिभवविस्तरम्.
Tridashah kathayamasur. Devabhibhava vistaram.
त्रिदशाः कथयामासुर्देवाभिभवविस्तरम् त्रिदशाः कथयामासुर्देवाभिभवविस्तरम्.
Yatha vrittantayostadvan mahishasuracheštitam. त्रिदशाः कथयामासुर्देवाभिभवविस्तरम्
यथा वृत्तन्तयोस्तद्वन्महिषासुरचेष्टितम् त्रिदशाः कथयामासुर्देवाभिभवविस्तरम् यथा वृत्तन्तयोस्तद्वन्महिषासुरचेष्टितम् त्रिदशाः देवाभिभवविस्तरम्.
Very good. Well done. Thank you so much. All of you, please unmute and give a good round of applause.
Thank you.
I mean, all of you are doing awesome in recitation of shlokas, okay? It's really awesome. Excellent. So, next, I'm going to call upon Durairaj Vembuji.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you.
So, start with shloka number 6.
Yes.
Suryendra-Agnya-Nilendunam
Suryendragnyanilendunam. Suryendragnyanilendunam.
So there is an anuswaram. If you want to use it, once we go to Yamasya, Suryendragnya. See, there are 4 dirgham with holding. Actually 5. Sur, Yen, Dragnya, Nilen, Dunam. Then Dunai Yamasya. If you want to use anuswaram, Dunai Yamasya. So here I'll personally prefer Dunam only. It's up to you. Yamasya varunasya cha.
Yamasya varnasya cha. Yamasya varnasya cha.
So here there is a list of things that Mr. Mahishasur has stolen from all the devatas, okay? Just like somebody we know in the neighboring country who has stolen so many things now. Suryendragnya nilendunam yamasya varunasya cha.
Suryendragnyanilendunam yamasya varnasya cha. Suryendragnyanilendunam yamasya varnasya cha.
Anyeshanchadhikaran sas. Hold the sas.
Anyeshanchadhikaran sas.
Swayamevadhitishtati.
Swayamevadhitishtati. Swayamevadhitishtati.
Mahaprana mevadhitishtati. Swayamevadhitishtati.
Swayamevadhitishtati. Swayamevadhitishtati.
Anyeshanchadhikaran saswayamevadhitishtati.
Anyeshanchadhikaran swayamevadhitishtati. Anyeshanchadhikaran swayamevadhitishtati.
Suryendragnyanilendunam yamasya varunasya cha. Anyeshanchadhikaran saswayamevadhitishtati.
Suryendragnyanilenduna yamasya varnasya cha. Anyeshanchadhikaran swayamevadhitishtati. Suryendragnyanilenduna yamasya varnasya cha. Anyeshanchadhikaran swayamevadhitishtati.
Swargan nirakrita sarve.
Swargan nirakrita sarve. Swargan nirakrita sarve.
Tena devagana bhuvi.
Tena devagana bhuvi. Tena devagana bhuvi.
Swargan nirakrita sarve te. Sorry. Excuse me. स्वर्गान् निराकृताः सर्वे तेन देवगणा भुवि
वर्गान् निराकृताः सर्वे तेन देवगणा भुवि स्वर्गान् निराकृताः सर्वे तेन देवगणा भुवि
विचरन्ति यथा मर्त्या
विचरन्ति यथा मर्त्या विचरन्ति यथा मर्त्या
महिषेण दुरात्मना
महिषेण दुरात्मना महिषेण दुरात्मना
विचर विचरन्ति यथार्त्या महिषेण दुरात्मना
विचरन्ति यथा मर्त्या महिषेण दुरात्मना विचरन्ति यथा मर्त्या महिषेण दुरात्मना
स्वर स्वर excuse me स्वर्गान् निराकृताः सर्वे तेन देवगणा भुवि विचरन्ति यथा मर्त्या महिषेण दुरात्मना
वर्गान् निराकृताः सर्वे तेन देवगणा भुवि विचरन्ति यथा मर्त्या महिषेण दुरात्मना स्वर्गान् निराकृताः सर्वे तेन देवगणा भुवि विचरन्ति यथा मर्त्या महिषेण दुरात्मना
एतद्वः कथितं सर्व
एतद् कथितं सर्व एतद्
एतद्वः and the
एतद्
visargam followed ka will become hik etadvah
एतद्वः कथितं सर्व एतद्वः कथितं सर्व
again there is a sandhi here sarvam amarari vicheshtitam becomes sarva mamarari mamarari vicheshtitam
ममरारि विचेष्टितं ममरारि विचेष्टितं
etadvah kathitam sarva mamarari vicheshtitam
एतद्वः कथितं सर्वममरारि विचेष्टितम् एतद्वः कथितं सर्वममरारि विचेष्टितम्
sharanam vah prapannasmo
शरणं वः प्रपन्नास्मो शरणं वः प्रपन्नास्मो
vadhastasya vichintyatam
वधस्तस्य विचिन्त्यताम् वधस्तस्य विचिन्त्यताम्
शरणं वः प्रपन्नास्मो वधस्तस्य विचिन्त्यताम्
शरणं वः प्रपन्नास्मो वधस्तस्य विचिन्त्यताम् शरणं वः प्रपन्नास्मो वधस्तस्य विचिन्त्यताम्
एतद्वः कथितं सर्वममरारिविचेष्टितं शरणं वः प्रपन्नास्मो वधस्तस्य विचिन्त्यताम्
एतद्वः कथितं सर्वममरारि विचेष्टितम् शरणं वः प्रपन्नास्मो वधस्तस्य विचिन्त्यताम् एतद्वः कथनं सर्वममरारि विचेष्टितम्
कथितं कथितं
एतद्वः कथितं सर्वममरारि विचेष्टितम् शरणं वः प्रपन्नास्मो वधस्तस्य विचिन्त्यताम् एतद्वः Katitam
Nisham Deva. Oh, sorry. My apologies. Please go ahead with the second time. Sorry.
Etadvah Katitam Sarvamamaraari Vicheshtitam Sharanam Vah Prapannasmo Vadastasya Vichintyatam.
Ithan Nishamya Devanam. Now, if you want to use Anuswaram, when you go to Vachamsi in the second part, Ithan Nishamya Devanam, the imv sound will come for the Anuswaram. But since we are breaking in the first half, we'll just go with Devanam. Ithan Nishamya Devanam.
Itthan Nishamya Devanam. Itthan Nishanya Devanam.
Vachamsi Madhusudanaha.
Vachamsi Madhusudanaha. Vachamsi Madhusudanaha.
Ithan Nishamya Devanam Vachamsi Madhusudanaha.
Ittan Nishimya Devanam Vachamsi Madhusudanaha. Ittan Nishimya Devanam Vachamsi Madhusudanaha.
Chakara Kopam Shambhushchab. Hold the ib. Shambhushchab.
Chakara Kopam Shambhushcha.
Shambhushchab.
Chakara Kopam Shambhushchab.
Ah.
Chakara Kopam Shambhushchab.
Bhrukuti Kutila Nanau.
Brukuti Kutila Nanau. Brukuti Kutila Nanau.
Chakara Kopam Shambhushchab Bhrukuti Kutila Nanau.
Chakara Kopam Shambhushchab Brukuti Kutilanano. Chakara Kopam Shambhushchab Brukuti Kutilanano.
Ithan Nishamya Devanam Vachamsi Madhusudanaha. Chakara Kopam Shambhushchab Bhrukuti Kutila Nanau.
Ittan Nishimya Devanam Vachamsi Madhusudanaha. Chakara Kopam Shambhushchab Brukuti Kutilanano. Ittan Nishimya Devanam Vachamsi Madhusudanaha. Chakara Kopam Shambhushchab Brukuti Kutilanano.
Very well done, Dureraji. All of you, please give me a very big round of applause. Well done. Pay a little bit more attention to Dhirgam withholding and for pronunciation for Mahapranas, okay? You have the flow. Just work a little bit, but it's coming through nicely, okay? Very
Thank
good.
you, Guruji.
Now, something interesting I want to share. I used to share a lot about this in my previous classes. Now, not so much, but Chakarako Shambhocha Bhrukuti Kutilana. Now, what is that? When when all the gods came and complained to Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh, and they got angry, their eyebrows became knitted. Have you heard about the term knitted eyebrows? Anybody? Knitted eyebrows. I'll show you what is knitted eyebrows.
Is it Unipro, Guruji?
This is knitted eyebrows. Anger.
Like
Watch
frown.
this.
Yeah.
And now I'll share with you. Hold on. The story doesn't end there. There is a connection in my life. Now I am going to put something here. And I'm going to put a mustache. And I'm going to draw an ear. I'm going to draw some hair, not so much. Now tell me, who does it look like?
Guruji, I saw one video.
Times of India
Cartoon
character.
Goku, one character.
Times of India.
Me.
Hitler.
Me. I'm not Hitler, but that was me. My daughter, I got called to school when my daughter was in grade 4. So I didn't know what I did. I think I yelled at her. So in the school book, normally they have to say, what did you do yesterday? What happened? Something like that, And so she drew a picture of me with Bhrukuti Kutila Nanau. The same picture, and she showed it to her teacher. I was called to the school, and the teacher said, what did you do? Because, in this country, they're so protective of the kids, right? What did you do that she's drawn this? Did you shout at her? Did you beat her? I didn't even know. I said, I can't even remember. But how kids are sensitive that I don't know, maybe I shouted at her, yelled at her, I don't know what I did, but she did me a Bhrukuti Kutilana now and got me fixed at the school. So that is where the connection is, not with Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, but with Ramesh Natarajan. Okay, so now all of you got it. You won't remember, you won't forget it now. Yes, somebody want to say something? Who was it?
No, I thought that
All
it was
good?
Times of India cartoon.
No, it was me as a cartoon in the school. It was a very embarrassing moment for me. But there it is. All of you must have your own stories, I'm sure. So all of you preserve this, because I'm going to wipe it off, or let me leave it there. Let it be there. Enjoy. Okay. I should do exactly like this. I still have it in somewhere. So I'm going to call upon Shri Deepak Kalai Kadal.
Namaskaram, Guruji.
Black upon black. Ennappa adu?
Black port on the pinnadi background. It's been like that.
At least கொஞ்சம் நிமிர்ந்து நின்னாக்க கொஞ்சம் violet கொஞ்சம் தெரியுது.
Oh, yeah.
Now you are matching Muraliji.
Oh.
Okay, let's do Shloka number 10. What's happened to my throat? Tato tikopapurnasya
Tatotikopapornasya
chakrino vadanat tataha
Chakrino vadanat tataha
Tato tikopapurnasya chakrino vadanat tataha
Tatotikopapornasya chakrino vadanat tataha Tatotikopapornasya chakrino vadanat tataha
Nischakrama mahattejo
Nishchakrama mahattejob
Brahmanashankarasya cha
Brahmanashankarasya cha
Nischakrama mahattejo Brahmanashankarasya cha
Nishchakrama mahattejo Brahmanashankarasya cha Nishchakrama mahattejo Brahmanashankarasya cha
Tato tikopapurnasya chakrino vadanat tataha Nishchakrama mahattejo Brahmanashankarasya cha
ततोऽतिकोपपूर्णस्य चक्रिणो वदनात्ततः निश्चक्राममहत्तेजो ब्रह्मणश्शङ्करस्य च ततोऽतिकोपपूर्णस्य चक्रिणो वदनात्ततः निश्चक्राममहत्तेजो ब्रह्मणः शङ्करस्य च
अन्येषां चैव देवानाम्
अन्येषाञ्चैव देवानां
शक्रादीनां शरीरतः
शक्रादीनां शरीरतः
निर्गतं सुमहत्तेजस्
निर्गतं सुमहत्तेजस्
तच्चैक्यं समगच्छत
तच्चैक्यं समगच्छत
निर्गतं सुमहत्तेजस्तच्चैक्यं समगच्छत
निर्गतं सुमहत्तेजस्तच्चैक्यं समगच्छत निर्गतं सुमहत्तेजस्तच्चैक्यं समगच्छत
अन्येषां चैव देवानां शक्रादीनां शरीरतः निर्गतं सुमहत्तेजस्तच्चैक्यं समगच्छत
अन्येषाञ्चैव देवानां शक्रादीनां शरीरतः निर्गतं सुमहत्तेजस्तच्चैक्यं समगच्छत अन्येषाञ्चैव देवानां शक्रादीनां शरीरतः निर्गतं सुमहत्तेजस्तच्चैक्यं समगच्छत
अतीव तेजसः कूटन्
अतीव तेजसः कूटन्
ज्वलन्तमिव पर्वतम्
ज्वलन्तमिव पर्वतम्
अतीव तेजसः कूटं ज्वलन्तमिव पर्वतम्
अतीव तेजसः कूटं ज्वलन्तमिव पर्वतम् अतीव तेजसः कूटं ज्वलन्तमिव पर्वतम्
दधृशुस्ते सुरास्तत्रज् होल्ड द इज्
ददृशुस्ते सुरास्तत्रज्
ज्वालाव्याप्तदिगन्तरम्
ज्वालाव्याप्तदिगन्तरम्
ददृशुस्ते सुरास्तत्र ज्वालाव्याप्तदिगन्तरम्
ददृशुस्ते सुरास्तत्र ददृशुस्ते सुरास्तत्र ज्वालाव्याप्तदिगन्तरम् ददृशुस्ते सुरास्तत्र ज्वालाव्याप्तदिगन्तरम्
अतीव तेजसः कूटं ज्वलन्तमिव पर्वतम् ददृशुस्ते सुरास्तत्र ज्वालाव्याप्तदिगन्तरम्
अतीव तेजसः कूटं ज्वलन्तमिव पर्वतम् ददृशुस्ते सुरास्तत्र ज्वालाव्याप्तदिगन्तरम् अतीव तेजसः कूटं ज्वलन्तमिव पर्वतम् ददृशुस्ते सुरास्तत्र ज्वालाव्याप्तदिगन्तरम्
अतुलन्तत्र तत्तेजस्
अतुलन्तत्र तत्तेजस्
सर्वदेव शरीरजम्
सर्वदेव शरीरजम्
अतुलन्तत्र तत्तेजः सर्वदेव शरीरजम्
अतुलन्तत्र तत्तेजः सर्वदेव शरीरजम् अतुलन्तत्र तत्तेजः तत्तेजः सर्वदेव शरीरजम्
एकस्थं तदभोन्नारी
एकस्थं तदभून्नारीव एकस्थं तदभून्नारीव
त्रयन्त व्याप्तलोकत्रयन्त्विषा
व्याप्तलोकत्रयं त्विषा व्याप्तलोकत्रयं त्विषा
एकस्थं तदभोन्नारी व्याप्तलोकत्रयन्त्विषा
एकस्थं तदभून्नारी व्याप्तलोकत्रयं त्विषा एकस्थं तदभून्नारी व्याप्तलोकत्रयं त्विषा
अतुलं तत्र तत्तेजः सर्वदेवशरीरजम् एकस्थं तदभून्नारी व्याप्तलोकत्रयन्त्विषा
अतुलं तत्र तत्तेजः सर्वदेव शरीरजम् एकस्थं तदभून्नारी व्याप्तलोकत्रयं त्विषा अतुलं तत्र तत्तेजः सर्वदेव शरीरजम् एकस्थं तदभून्नारी व्याप्तलोकत्रयं त्विषा
यदभोच्छाम्भवन्तेजस्
यदभूच्छाम्भवन्तेजस् यदभूच्छाम्भवन्तेजस्
तेना जायत तन्मुखम्
तेनाजायत तन्मुखम् तेनाजायत तन्मुखम्
यदभोच्छाम्भवन्तेजस्तेना जायत तन्मुखम्
यदभूच्छाम्भवन्तेजस्तेनाजायत तन्मुखम् यदभूच्छाम्भवन्तेजस्तेनाजायत तन्मुखम्
यां येन चाभवन् केशा
यां येन चाभवन् केशा यां येन चाभवन् केशा
बाहवो विष्णुतेजसा
बाहवो विष्णुतेजसा बाहवो विष्णुतेजसा
यां येन चाभवन् केशा बाहवो विष्णुतेजसा
यां येन चाभवन् केशा बाहवो विष्णुतेजसा यां येन चाभवन् केशा बाहवो विष्णुतेजसा
यदभोच्छाम्भवन्तेजस्तेना जायत तन्मुखम् यां येन चाभवन् केशा बाहवो विष्णुतेजसा
यदभूच्छाम्भवन्तेजस्तेनाजायत तन्मुखम् यां येन चाभवन् केशा बाहवो विष्णुतेजसा यदभूच्छाम्भवन्तेजस्तेनाजायत तन्मुखम् यां येन चाभवन् केशा बाहवो विष्णुतेजसा
सौम्येनस्तनयोर्युग्मम्
सौम्येन स्तनयोर्युग्मम् सौम्येन स्तनयोर्युग्मम्
मध्यं चैन्द्रेण चाभवत्
मध्यं चैन्द्रेण चाभवत् मध्यं चैन्द्रेण चाभवत्
सौम्येनस्तनयोर्युग्मं मध्यं चैन्द्रेण चाभवत्
सौम्येन स्तनयोर्युग्मं मध्यं चैन्द्रेण चाभवत् सौम्येन स्तनयोर्युग्मं मध्यं चैन्द्रेण चाभवत्
वारुणे वारुणेन च जङ्घोरु
वारुणेन च जङ्घोरु वारुणेन च जङ्घोरु
नितम्बस्तेजसा भुवः
नितम्बस्तेजसा भुवः नितम्बस्तेजसा तेजसा भुवः
वारुणेन च जङ्घोरो नितम्बस्तेजसा भुवः
वारुणेन च जङ्घोरुनितम्बस्तेजसा भुवः वारुणेन च जङ्घोरुनितम्बस्तेजसा भुवः
सौ सौम्येन स्तनयोर्युग्मं मध्यं चैन्द्रेण चाभवत् वारुणेन च जङ्घोरो नितम्बस्तेजसा भुवः
सौम्येन स्तनयोर्युग्मं मध्यं चैन्द्रेण चाभवत् वारुणेन च जङ्घोरुनितम्बस्तेजसा भुवः सौम्येन स्तनयोर्युग्मं मध्यं चैन्द्रेण चाभवत् वारुणेन च जङ्घोरुनितम्बस्तेजसा भुवः
ब्रह्मणस्तेजसा पादौ
ब्रह्मणस्तेजसा पादौ ब्रह्मणस्तेजसा पादौ
तदङ्गुल्योऽर्कतेजसा
तदङ्गुल्योऽर्कतेजसा तदङ्गुल्योऽर्कतेजसा
ब्रह्मणस्तेजसा पादौ तदङ्गुल्योऽर्कतेजसा
ब्रह्मणस्तेजसा पादौ तदङ्गुल्योऽर्कतेजसा ब्रह्मणस्तेजसा पादौ तदङ्गुल्योऽर्कतेजसा
नयनत्रितयं यज्ञे
Guruji Vasunancha.
Another? Oh,
Yeah, line 16.
okay. I was just testing if you're awake or not. Okay, good. Vasunanchakarangulyah
Vasunanchakarangulyah
Kulya.
Vasunanchakarangulyah
कौबेरेण च नासिका
कौबेरेण च नासिका कौबेरेण च नासिका
वसु वसूनाञ्चकराङ्गुल्यः कौबेरेण च नासिका
वसूनाञ्चकराङ्गुल्यः कौबेरेण च नासिका वसूनाञ्चकराङ्गुल्यः कौबेरेण च नासिका
ब्रह्मणस्तेजसा ब्रह्मणस्तेजसा पादौ तदङ्गुल्योऽर्कतेजसा वसूनाञ्चकराङ्गुल्यः कौबेरेण च नासिका
ब्रह्मणस्तेजसा पादौ तदङ्गुल्योऽर्कतेजसा वसूनाञ्चकराङ्गुल्यः कौबेरेण च नासिका ब्रह्मणस्तेजसा पादौ तदङ्गुल्योऽर्कतेजसा वसूनाञ्चकराङ्गुल्यः कौबेरेण च नासिका
औ तस्यास्तु दन्ताः सम्भूताः
तस्यास्तु दन्ताः सम्भूताः तस्यास्तु दन्ताः सम्भूताः
प्रा प्राजापत्येन तेजसा
प्राजापत्येन तेजसा प्राजापत्येन तेजसा
तस्यास्तु दन्ताः सम्भूताः प्राजापत्येन तेजसा
तस्यास्तु दन्ताः सम्भूताः प्राजापत्येन तेजसा तस्यास्तु दन्ताः सम्भूताः प्राजापत्येन तेजसा
नयनत्रितयं यज्ञे
नयनत्रितयञ्जज्ञे नयनत्रितयञ्जज्ञे
तथा पावकतेजसा
तथा पावकतेजसा तथा पावकतेजसा
नयनत्रितयं यज्ञे तथा पावकतेजसा
नयनत्रितयञ्जज्ञे तथा पावकतेजसा नयनत्रितयञ्जज्ञे तथा पावकतेजसा
तस्यास्तु दन्ताः सम्भूताः प्राजापत्येन तेजसा नयनत्रितयं यज्ञे तथा पावकतेजसा
तस्यास्तु दन्ताः सम्भूताः प्राजापत्येन तेजसा नयनत्रितयञ्जज्ञे तथा पावकतेजसा तस्यास्तु दन्ताः सम्भूताः प्राजापत्येन तेजसा नयनत्रितयञ्जज्ञे तथा पावकतेजसा
भ्रुवौ च सन्ध्ययोस्तेजस्
भ्रुवौ च सन्ध्ययोस्तेजः भ्रुवौ च सन्ध्ययोस्तेजः
श्रवणावनिलस्य च
श्रवणावनिलस्य च श्रवणावनिलस्य च
भ्रुवौ च सन्ध्ययोस्तेजश्रवणावनिलस्य च
भ्रुवौ च सन्ध्ययोस्तेजः श्रवणावनिलस्य च भ्रुवौ च सन्ध्ययोस्तेजः श्रवणावनिलस्य च
अन्येषां चैव देवानाम्
अन्येषां चैव देवानाम् अन्येषां चैव देवानाम्
सम्भवस्तेजसां शिवा
सम्भवस्तेजसां शिवा सम्भवस्तेजसां शिवा
अन्येषां चैव देवानां सम्भवस्तेजसां शिवा
अन्येषां चैव देवानां सम्भवस्तेजसां शिवा अन्येषां चैव देवानां सम्भवस्तेजसां शिवा
भ्रुवौ च सन्ध्ययोस्तेजश्रवणावनिलस्य च अन्येषां चैव देवानां सम्भवस्तेजसां शिवा
भ्रुवौ च सन्ध्ययोस्तेजश्रवणावनिलस्य च अन्येषां चैव देवानां सम्भवस्तेजसां शिवा भ्रुवौ च सन्ध्ययोस्तेजश्रवणावनिलस्य च अन्येषां चैव देवानां सम्भवस्तेजसां शिवा
ततः समस्तदेवानां
ततः समस्तदेवानां ततः समस्तदेवानां
तेजोराशिसमुद्भवाम्
तेजोराशिसमुद्भवां तेजोराशिसमुद्भवां
ततः समस्तदेवानां तेजोराशिसमुद्भवाम्
ततः समस्तदेवानां तेजोराशिसमुद्भवां ततः समस्तदेवानां तेजोराशिसमुद्भवां
there is a, you want to use an anuswaram, tam tam vilokhyamudam prapu
तां विलोक्यमुदं प्रापु तां विलोक्यमुदं प्रापु
रमरामहिषार्दिताः
रमरामहिषार्दिताः रमरामहिषार्दिताः
तां विलोक्यमुदं प्रापुरमरामहिषार्दिताः
तां विलोक्यमुदं विलोक्यमुदं प्रापुरमरामहिषार्दिताः तां विलोक्यमुदं प्रापुरमरामहिषार्दिताः
ततः समस्तदेवानां तेजोराशिसमुद्भवां तां विलोक्य मुदं प्रापुरमरा महिषार्दिताः
ततः समस्तदेवानां तेजोराशिसमुद्भवां तां विलोक्यमुदं प्रापुरमरामहिषार्दिताः ततः समस्तदेवानां तेजोराशिसमुद्भवां तां विलोक्यमुदं प्रापुरमरामहिषार्दिताः
ततो देवा ददुस्तस्यै
ततो देवा ततो देवा ततो देवा ददुस्तस्यै
स्वा स्वानिस्वान्यायुधानि च
स्वानिस्वान्यायुधानि च स्वानिस्वान्यायुधानि च
ततो देवा ददुस्तस्यै स्वानिस्वान्यायुधानि च
ततो देवा ददुस्तस्यै स्वानिस्वान्यायुधानि च ततो देवा तदुस्तस्यै स्वानिस्वान्यायुधानि च
शूलं शूलात् विनिष्कृष्य
शूलं शूलात् विनिष्कृष्य शूलं शूलात् विनिष्कृष्य
ददौ तस्यै पिनाकधृक्
ददौ तस्यै पिनाकधृक् ददौ तस्यै पिनाकधृक्
शूलं शूलात् विनिष्कृष्य ददौ तस्यै पिनाकधृक्
शूलं शूलात् विनिष्कृष्य ददौ तस्यै पिनाकधृक् शूलं शूलाद् विनिष्कृष्य ददौ तस्यै पिनाकधृक्
ततो देवा ददुस्तस्यै स्वानिस्वान्यायुधानि च शूलं शूलात् विनिष्कृष्य ददौ तस्यै पिनाकधृक्
ततो देवा ददुस्तस्यै स्वानिस्वान्यायुधानि च शूलं शूलात् विनिष्कृष्य ददौ तस्यै पिनाकधृक् ततो देवा ददुस्तस्यै स्वानिस्वान्यायुधानि च शूलं शूलाद् विनिष्कृष्य ददौ तस्यै पिनाकधृक्
Very good. All of you, please unmute and give him a very big round of applause. Very well done, Deepak ji. Thank you. So I'll recite from the beginning up to Shloka 20. All of you, please follow along. I'll just do it the normal Shloka way without the Swaha. I'll do that at the end of the chapter. ॐ मध्यमचरित्रस्य विष्णुर्ऋषिः महालक्ष्मीर्देवता उष्णिच्छन्दः शाकम्भरी शक्तिः दुर्गा बीजं वायुस्तत्त्वं यजुर्वेदस्वरूपं श्रीमहालक्ष्मी प्रीत्यर्थम् अर्थार्थे जपे विनियोगः ध्यानम् ॐ अक्षस्रक् परशुङ्गदेषु कुलिशं पद्मं धनुकुण्डिकां दण्डं शक्तिमसिञ्च चर्मजलजं घण्टां सुराभाजनं शूलं पाशसुदर्शने च दधतीं हस्तैः प्रवालप्रभा सेवे सैरिभमर्दिनीमिह महालक्ष्मीं सरोजस्थिताम् ॐ नमश्चण्डिकायै ॐ ह्रीं ऋषिरुवाच देवासुरमभूद्युद्धं पूर्णमब्दशतं पुरा महिषे सुराणामधिपे देवानां च पुरन्दरे Tatra surairmahaviryairdevasainyam parajitam Jitva ja sakalan deva nindro bhun mahishasuraha Tata parajita devah padmayonim prajapatim Puraskritya gatas tatra yatresha garuda Yatha vrittantayos tadvan mahishasura cheshtitam Tridashah kathayamasur deva bhibhava vistaram सूर्येन्द्राग्न्यनिलेन्दूनां यमस्य वरुणस्य च अन्येषां चाधिकारान् स स्वयमेवाधितिष्ठति स्वर्गान् निराकृताः सर्वे तेन देवगणा भुवि विचरन्ति यथा मर्त्या महिषेण दुरात्मना एतद्वः कथितं सर्वममरारिविचेष्टितम् शरणं वः प्रपन्नास्मो वधस्तस्य विचिन्त्यताम् इत्थन्निशम्य देवानां वचांसि मधुसूदनः चकारकोपं शम्भुश्च भ्रुकुटीकुटिलाननौ ततोऽतिकोपपूर्णस्य चक्रिणो वदनात्ततः निश्चक्राममहत्तेजो ब्रह्मणः शङ्करस्य च अन्येषां चैव देवानां शक्रादीनां शरीरतः निर्गतं सुमहत्तेजस्तच्चैक्यं समगच्छद अतीव तेजसः कूटं ज्वलन्तमिव पर्वतं ददृशुस्ते सुरा तत्र ज्वाला व्याप्तदिगन्तरम् अतुलं तत्र तत्तेजः सर्वदेवशरीरजम् एकस्थं तदभोन्नारी व्याप्तलोकत्रयं त्विषा यदभोच्छां भवन्तेजस्तेना जायत तन्मुखम् यां येन चाभवन् केशा बाहवो विष्णुतेजसा सौम्येन स्तनयोर्युग्मं मध्यं चैन्द्रेण चाभवत् वारुणेन च जङ्घोरो नितम्बस्तेजसा भुवः ब्रह्मणस्तेजसा पादौ तदङ्गुल्योऽर्कतेजसा वसूनां च कराङ्गुल्यः कौबेरेण च नासिका तस्यास्तु दन्ताः सम्भूताः प्राजापत्येन तेजसा नयनत्रतयं यज्ञे तथा पावकतेजसा भ्रुवौ च सन्ध्ययोस्तेजश्रवणावनिलस्य च अन्येषां चैव देवानां सम्भवस्तेजसां शिवा ततः समस्तदेवानां तेजोराशिसमुद्भवां तां विलोक्य मुदं प्रापुरमरा महिषार्दिताः ततो देवा ददुस्तस्यै स्वानि स्वान्यायुधानि च शूलं शूलाद्विनिष्कृष्य ददौ तस्यै पिनाकदृक् चक्रं च दत्तवान् कृष्णः समुत्पाट्य स्वचक्रतः. Good, that's your shloka number 20. We are rocking and rolling now. Probably in another class and a half, we'll be done with chapter number 2. And we would have completed 25%, I think. So that's the speed at which we are going. But I think all of you are doing pretty well. The new members might be finding it a little challenging, no doubt, but my humble request is hang in there, get used to the sound environment, get used to the markings, get used to the feedback. It's not magic. It takes time. It takes time. But if you hang in there, you will get it. There's no other way. There's no other way. Most of us started relatively at a late. We had a late start. So because you had a late start, it's a little bit challenging. At the same time, it's not bad because all of you are working professionals. And because you're working professionals, you understand a method and a process. And therefore, it becomes easier because you have been given a method and a process. But a method and process alone is not enough. You have to be immersed in the sound environment. You are not sitting in a group of 100 students, 50 students, 20 students repeating after me. You are repeating on your own. So therefore, those students who are not repeating and just reading with their eyes and thinking, I got it, you are fooling yourself only. Only hot air will come out in an event. I can tell you that. So, April is around the corner. This is a time to ramp up. Good things in life, when the going gets tough, the tough get going is what they say. But normally when the going gets tough, normally it's very difficult to get going. So when the going is good, get going. That's what I say. So Soumya ji has a question.
Guruji, நம்மளோட புக்ல துர்கா சப்தசதியில வால்யூம் 1 போட்டிருக்கு. அப்ப நமக்கு வால்யூம் 2 இருக்கா? நான் மிஸ் பண்ணி விட்டேனா அதாவது?
நான் வந்து வால்யூம் 1 போட்டேன். ஏன்னா வால்யூம் 2, 3, 4, 5 வரப்போறது இல்ல. இப்போ பாகுபலி வந்தா பார்ட் 1 போடுறான்னா உடனே பார்ட் 2 ரெடி ஆயிடுறதா இல்ல தானே? இப்போ துரந்தர் 1 போட்டான், துரந்தர் 2 ரெடி பண்ணி வச்சிருக்கான், ஆனா ரிலீஸ் பண்ணல. அந்த மாதிரி தான் வரும், வந்துட்டே இருக்கு. There are few other books that are priority. Once they're out, then volume 2 and all will start. Volume 2, AtiRudram is already kind of getting ready. What is that? I'll announce later. Suspense. Similarly, SriVidya, there will be quite a few books. That's why every book we started, we have volume 1, volume 1, volume 1, because volume 2 is going to come, 3 is going to come, 4 is, it's all planned already. Okay.
குருஜி, ஸ்ரீவித்யா ஹார்ட் காப்பீஸே இல்லே.
என்ன பண்றது? Kindle recall hard copies we are planning. The quantities are difficult to estimate, you see. It's very difficult to estimate quantities because not many people are in SriVidya. Those who are, they're already in their own mandalis doing their own stuff. So, and most of them are told, no, don't follow them, follow only us, because everybody is so protective, right? So, it's okay. It doesn't matter. So, you just have to pray that our group doubles in size. Then again, we will go for printing. Do your magic. I can do only hard work. I can't do magic. Magic, I leave to you guys. Very good. Thank you all. Well done. Keep practicing. And tomorrow we are meeting for Ashwamedham. And just like I surprised Doraiji today, he was half asleep. I surprised him. He got up. Similarly, I might surprise some of you. Right? That's how I get my kick out of the class. யார் என்ன யார் கூப்பிட போறா அப்படின்னு அலட்சியமா இருக்கிறச்சே டபார்னு கூப்பிட்டுருவேன் நான். எனக்கு அந்த வைப் கிடைக்கும். இன்னைக்காவது கூப்பிட போறாரு, என்னை இது வரைக்கும் இன்னைக்கு கூப்பிட்டுருக்காரா அப்படின்னு மனசுல ஒரு மைண்ட் வாய்ஸ் ஓடிட்டு இருக்குல்ல, அப்ப நான் டவால்னு கூப்பிட்டுருவேன் நான். Okay, thank you so much. Namaskaram. Jai Chandi.
Thank you, Guruji.
Namaste, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Namaskaram.
Namaste, Guruji.
Namaskaram.
Thank you.
Namaskaram.
Namaskaram, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji.